Welcome to Game Chat, where Connor and I talk about the latest game news. In our news block today, former Nintendo of America president Doug Browser joins HBO board of directors. Universal Studios will get a Pokemon attraction starting in Japan. Everything that Xbox developed for Direct 2006. It's been 30 years for Pokemon. Xbox controllers and games are getting more expensive. Find out why. And here's a Game Pass and could be merging with PC Game Pass. Premium and PC could be merging. And if it's true, it might be the best price package we ever have out there right now. So buckle up and enjoy the bumpy ride, folks, because Game Chat starts now. How's it going there, Connor?
Hello. Yeah, we're well aware that there's been a bit of a delay since the next expected episode. We've got cold. We've gotten a little cold,
and I've had a few medical problems myself, so I'm sorry about the delay, folks. But yeah, we've been pretty much, let's see what we've been playing. Well, I've been pretty much same old stuff as last time. You know, same games as before. Usually gives me a lot of simulators, a lot of, mall simulator, supermarket simulator, moving on up into, now doing pet shop simulator and stuff like that. Also, getting really into Resident Evil Village. Yeah. It's fun and scary.
Yeah.
There's some levels, the characters are nightmare fuel. Scare the crap out of you. But mostly that's also they released that on Xbox for the Requiem, which is coming out at the end of the month, but we'll get it more into it next week or our next show when it's been released. What else? Oh yeah, Alan Wake. That one.
Yeah, the Alan Wake, not to be confused with the Alan behind the booth. No, this is a different Alan.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alan Wake. That's on Luna, one of the Amazon's game streaming service.
All right, they have their own streaming service. I keep forgetting that exists.
Yeah, they do, and it's excellent. Alan Wake is pretty fun. I haven't finished it yet, but it's pretty fun. Other than that, no, I haven't been playing much. What have you been doing?
Well, I guess I haven't been up to too much different all myself. I've been trying to finish Hollow Knight, like try to get close to 100% as I can. But, this is not sure this is something that's in this episode, but like recently the game got like a update for like the Nintendo Switch 2.
Yeah,
and like
I've heard that.
Patched some things. Unfortunately, it introduced a problem where my controller kind of just doesn't work properly anymore. Like I don't have any. I didn't record this or have any visuals for it, but like I had a problem where like my controller, it's not a first party controller. It's like a 8-bit DOE. I'm using an 8-bit DOE controller, and like when I check the controls menu, it's like it has like a image put up displaying what a controller it thinks you're using, and then it just when I'm on that menu, it just keeps alternating between Xbox One and Xbox 360, and I guess it's the game's way of saying that it doesn't know what I'm actually using, because like every other input I tried using, like since the update, it's just been like it just keeps like ignoring inputs, give me the wrong inputs, and it's kind of rendered the experience unplayable. So until that gets patched out, I'm just all I have to do now is just Archipelago.
Does this happen every time you turn off the game? You have to redo the inputs?
No, it's not changing in the settings itself. It's just like the game's like getting confused what controller I'm using. It's just mapping the inputs wrong.
So yeah, thinking that the X button is the 0 button
or something like that. Yeah, I think it just has to do with like the input interpreter
Yeah.
or something along those lines.
The
being
coding inside the game, it's not. Yeah.
yeah,
It's not
yeah. I mean,
interpreting it the right way, which it does suck. I mean, yes.
yeah. I mean, it's only fitting that the game with bugs in it has bugs. In it. Yeah, but yeah. So I just been still doing Archipelago. I've been continuing my Archipelago, like my Roulette Archipelago series. I'd remastered some of the files I've created for it, so it's even more random. Wowza.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just been going sort of okay. Still haven't really found a fan base yet, but like I don't really care. I just like doing these things.
No, it's just the same thing with me. Haven't really found a real big fan base on when I'm streaming, but I just do it for fun.
Yeah, that's all it counts. Like I'm just trying to have fun, and well, right now I guess I'm just.
No, which one did you use? You're YouTuber. You're a tuber.
Yeah, I'm very tubular. Yes.
You're a tuber.
Yeah,
I'm
as
a
you can
kick
tell.
person. I try to go on Twitch, but they still, for some reason, Twitch just once you live stream it, they just don't save your videos, or at least I hadn't figured out how to get my videos after the YouTuber or after live stream.
I mean, I guess you could put them on. I think you could just like save it as like a VOD, like you can upload it on YouTube.
Well, yeah, well, you have the pay version for it. But anyways, let's move on to our game trivia for the week.
Oh, right, game trivia, right?
Okay, last week's question, if you're a old fart like me, you should have known it. In what franchise launching in 1985 educational video game was the user required to have a warrant to each arrest while traveling to locals as widespread as also Kathmandu, Cairo, and Lima, and beyond? It was Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego? And I've played that version. I've played Where in the World. I've played Where in the U.S. Aced at U.S. Where in Time? Yeah. But the bonus question, guys, that I asked you, who sang the theme song for the PBS special? The answer was Rockapella. Yeah, they made a big hit out of it, and they went on for... The PBS special went on for, 8 years? And it was a game show type of deal where, yeah, you went around the world and had world trivia and all that. It was pretty fun watching. I watched it. It's kind of cool. All right, this week's question. An egg-shaped wind instrument, dated back to the ancient times, appears in the title of what 1988 installment in the Legend of Zelda franchise, which debuted in the Nintendo game system? So, think way back to your Legend of Zelda 64 days. What was that wind instrument that that appears in the title of the 1998 installment of Legend of Zelda?
I wonder what that could be.
Yeah. Called. All right. Let's head on into our trivia. Our news.
Yeah.
The news. All right. Headed right off the bat. Let's start off with a whole bunch of Nintendo news. Mm-hmm. Starting off with the former. Come on, if I can. My computer.
I got this. This up here.
Former Nintendo of America president Doug Browser joins Hasbro board of directors. Now, for those who don't know who Hasbro is, or who's been living under a rock for the last 50 years, Hasbro is a toy company.
Yep, the same people that has brought you such classics like Monopoly and Monopoly and Monopoly and Monopoly and also Monopoly.
Monopoly, Transformers, G.I. Joe.
Right, there is more.
There's
I only know them for Monopoly.
G.I. Joe, Transformers. Basically, if you're a kid of the 80s, your childhood, okay? If it was HBO and Kenner were your pretty much your big toy companies in the 80s, the 70s and 80s and on into the 90s. So basically, he went from one company to another company that, yeah. And so he's moving around from one company that's trying to stay alive to another one. Following his retirement as president and CEO, Nintendo of America, Doug Bowser has joined the board of directors of toy manufacturer HBO. The news has come directly from Hasbro, itself, with former firm confirming the appointment of Bowser along with Cara Vermeulen, the CEO of Honest Company, a digital first consumer good company founding by actress Jessica Alba. Hasbro, I don't know why they want to call them HBO. Hasbro, of course, is more than mere toy manufacturer. Its own trademark product of Kenner, Moulton Bradley, Parker Brothers, and Wizards of the Coast. Later, company is responsible for luxurious property of Magic Gathering, Dungeons and Dragons, and a huge brand like I said, Transformers, G.I. Joe, also falls under Hasbro.
Yeah. So since Doug Bowser now has a say in the company that's helping out with Magic the Gathering, does that mean we can expect a Mario expansion to Magic sometime soon, or is that just wishful thinking?
It's probably wishful thinking.
I mean, I'm probably only thinking of that because the CEO of Nintendo once was, of all people, by name of Bowser. So that I guess it is just wishful thinking.
Yeah.
I have some Magic sets, but I don't really do anything with Magic. Maybe I should really change that.
Yeah, is that card game?
Yes.
Kind of like Pokemon.
Well, it doesn't play like Pokemon, but yeah.
No, is it kind of like? I mean, it's kind of like Pokemon, and where
it's like the classic like TGC trading card game. Collect cards and like match up with other players, and it is a lot of fun. I hear, but like I think I've only done one like proper Magic the Gathering match, and it was like with my brother, and like
my brother-in-law and sister are into it. If you're into that,
like we done one
wizard stuff.
We've done one match, and we had to call it a match because like we just didn't understand what we're doing, and we ended up ending the match with more health than what we started. So I guess I just have like a ton of stalling decks for some reason.
And I'm just reading further on in the article. It doesn't really say what he's going to be doing.
Well, I mean, it is a bit of an older article, so this is an article from Nintendo Life. So perhaps I already have like future articles about like what he's done since then. But yeah, I guess he gets to say now, and
he gets to say what Hasbro gets to do. And me personally, I think, okay.
Well, I mean, I haven't really got a Hasbro product in a while, so I mean, maybe it'll be significantly better when Bowser's along. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, so
let's do the You want to do the Pokemon 30th, and then we can. All right.
Yeah, we got like a lot of stuff regarding Pokemon in this news. Oh, what a nice link! It leads to a 404.
Yeah, I know. I just realized it.
Yeah,
I just realized it.
Yeah, thanks, Darren.
I found it.
Yeah, so
you gotta go back and release it. Thanks, Darren. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me try to head back. So.
Okay, Pokemon celebrating 30 years of year-long campaign, kicking off with a new Super Bowl spot. Additionally, anniversary offerings and merchandise available beginning today, which was February 4th. Offering leading up to a campaign debut. Bellevue, Washington. According to this article, Pokemon.com, the Pokemon Company International announced that today that beloved Pokemon entertainment franchise will be commencing 30 years with a year-long campaign with a debut of a new Super Bowl commercial airing on the 8th. The brand of its mission to bring people together with shared love of Pokemon, honor, growing audience, and desire global and multiple generation fans across 3 decades. We'll be posting it behind us, the Pokemon commercial.
Yeah, I'm having a look at that video now. So this is the video that was like slotted in at the Super Bowl itself, and I didn't see the Super Bowl personally because I know, biggest American event of the year, and I just simply do not care about sports or the Super Bowl. So.
I watched it, and I'm not going any further. Yeah.
What do you mean you're not going to talk about it further?
I'm a Patriots fan. Need I say more?
Oh, well, I mean, at least it was sort of a fun watch.
It was a fun watch right up to about the third or fourth quarter when the defense decided to give it up, and I'm not even going to go there with the halftime show because I'm not going to go political.
Well, it's not supposed to be political, but well, whatever.
Just say Bad Bunny was not a good choice, but this is a game show, not a sports show.
Well, I mean, I'll have a look at that on my own time. But yeah, let's just get back to hearing more about this like commercial. Like I look at another article. I forgot to link it on here, but apparently this commercial, I mean, Super Bowl commercials, they're all super expensive.
Yes.
And like this minute-long commercial is like costed like millions. Like
yep.
I think like someone like calculated or something that this one commercial costed more money to produce and to air than their latest Pokemon game.
And it's because of the Super Bowl, the most expensive, because they know during the Super Bowl, everybody in America is watching it all around the world because of the fact that it's tied to, like you said, the number one watched event in the world.
Yeah.
So they know that you're sitting on a gold mine. That's why they cost you $2.2 million or more just to do a 30-second ad at the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And what it is if you don't make it at the Super Bowl, you ain't going to make it throughout the year. So if you're not if nobody watches your commercial, pretty much your product is dead. So, I mean, we've been talking about this for years, about Super Bowl ads and products and stuff. Yeah. But go ahead there, Connor. You want to keep going about yours?
About the pricing of the ad.
No, it's just you have more about the you found more about the actual ad itself, because all I got is that trainers can watch the teaser video of the Super Bowl spot on the official Pokemon
YouTube channel.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess we can leave a link to it in the description for other people to watch. But yeah, this is just something I'm just going off of memory. I don't have an article for what I'm talking about pulled up, but yeah, I just remember hearing that this ad was expensive, and there's some fan concerns about Pokemon investing so much money into advertising the brand than focusing stuff on their games, because again, this one ad is more expensive than Legends ZA, if I remember correctly, and I'm not sure when the last time you looked at ZA was, but I mean, it's kind of embarrassing to think that one of the biggest video game brands in the world currently still has video games that kind of looks like that.
Pokemon, I'm not in. That's one thing I'm not into is Pokemon. It's just I've never gotten into it.
Yeah, I mean, I've been in and out of it, but like I'm not in it right now. Just
Yeah, I've never really jumped around it. I mean, yeah, I used to do Pokemon Go when it was first started, but back then your data plan was so, it cost you so much, so I quickly got out of it. But yeah, I wouldn't mind getting back in and doing Pokemon Go, the little app on your phone.
yeah.
But also, okay, it's a year-round thing, so we're going to be getting a lot of stuff year-round from, new cars, new Pokemon set for Lego, a whole bunch of other nifty.
Yeah, stuff. The Lego set. I think that one's also super expensive, but I mean, I think, it's Lego's just Lego, Pokemon. Both those things are a combination that equals not cheap.
No.
Apparently. Yeah. So, I guess moving on from Pokemon thing to another Pokemon thing, we've got a.
Universal Studios.
Oh, I had the wrong thing pulled
Oh,
up.
you want to do the?
I was gonna do the farming game first.
Okay, we can do the farming game. Go ahead.
Yeah, I have it pulled up here. So this is an article from VGC. I don't know what the VGC stands for, but it's a site. It exists, and it's this article is titled Shigeru. No, I almost said Shigeru Miyamoto. No, Shigeru Oomori, the Pokemon Company's most senior director, recalls his first role in the early 2000s, designing the maps for the Game Boy Advance's titles Ruby and Sapphire. Quote, "When I was creating the map, which was 2D at the time, I was putting grass onto it where Pokemon would appear," he told VGC in a Tokyo conference room, "in a gleaming silver tower, which also serves as Pokemon's de facto headquarters. That feeling Pokemon appearing when I was creating the habitat was very interesting to me, and that is something I cherish." And this is a interview seemingly regarding Pokepia. Is that what it's
Yeah, it's called
pronounced?
Pokepia Game Freak on how Ruby and Sapphire inspired a Pokemon biggest ever spin-off.
Oh,
So,
yeah. So if you're again still living under that rock, this is like the latest Pokemon spin-off that has nothing to do with Pokemon battling or much of collecting. Actually, it's basically Pokemon wants to do its own Stardew Valley, like a lot of games says doing this of late,
okay.
and it has done it. And it's it's definitely I'm sure this is a game that scratches that itch in your brain if you want to just get cozy with some of your favorite Pokemon and start I guess building your little I don't know village or whatever. Like I've only really seen trailers of this, and
I've never, like I said, I'm not into any of this Pokemon stuff. I figured you might be because you're a little younger. And
well, I mean, that's not a guarantee.
no, I'm just saying you're a little more up to date to me than I am when this comes modern.
Well, I mean, that just assumes I'm actually paying attention to new stuff, and well, I guess since we've been getting delayed so much, I kind of let myself get a little careless. But
Oh, Pokemon. Okay, so in other words, it's they're just doing another spin-off from Ruby and Sapphire to do another version of it.
yeah,
Pokepie.
yeah, Pokepia, I believe.
Pokepia.
There's a bit of a description of what the game is here. So in this game, you play as a humanoid Ditto. Like you're the Pokemon Ditto, right? That blob thing. It's basically you're playing as a Ditto that's like basically imitating a human, and the actual world you're in is none other than the same old Kanto we've seen a million times, except apparently it's ruined. Like this is apparently, I guess this is a post-apocalyptic Pokemon game where Kanto is just destroyed. So this is actually a game where you're rebuilding Kanto, I guess.
Cool.
I did not realize it was going to be so it's more dramatic than that, but yeah, I guess it's post-apocalyptic Pokemon. Who could have guessed? Maybe I just read into that wrong, but I'm just going to keep that in my mind because that sounds really funny.
Yep.
Well, there's a whole lot going on in this article. Like if you want to look for if you want to read it up yourself, it's on VGC, and it's probably got a lot of juicy details on there. But well, we've only got an hour time block, so
Yeah, I would just hit the highlights.
yeah.
That's what I usually do.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Universal Park will be getting a Pokemon attraction starting in, unfortunately, overseas.
I was kind of getting slightly excited at that title because I was actually like going to be going to Universal like next month. Like I'm going to I was taking a little week-long vacation in Orlando, so no Pokemon in Universal for me, I guess.
Not yet, but usually what happens if it happens in Japan, they'll kick it off in Japan. If it's popular, then they'll send it off to the United States, or I think it's another one's the other one's in the United States.
Yeah, it's like saying like Mario World, like it was a Japan thing first, and then
they moved it to California, and then California kicked it to Orlando.
Yeah, so
unfortunately, Orlando is always the last one to get any updates. So yeah, basically, the Pokemon Company and Universal Studios have announced a world-class Pokemon attraction coming to Universal theme parks in Japan. Initially, the U.S., then the U.S. It's unclear if the new addition is to be a part of already established Super Nintendo World, or it is owned entirely within Epic Universe, which when it crosses over to the United States.
The project will first launch in Osaka, Japan, and then spread across the company's global footprint and bring the Pokemon world to life in an unprecedented, interactive, and rich way. Very ambitious words there. I have no idea what this entails.
Which basically they're just saying, Connor, is they're going to start it here in Japan, and like I just said, if it's popular, they're going to move it over to the United States, and then once it gets to going in the United States, they'll keep it going.
Well, I mean, I was thinking more about like the attractions itself. So like unprecedented, interactive, and rich. So like, are they gonna try to bring Pokemon to the real world in a different way, or is it just gonna be like everyone just is on Pokemon Go all the time or something?
Now if it's like anything like Nintendo World, you probably going to be the trainer.
Yes.
And you, instead of your bracelet, you'll probably have a bracelet which is going to be your Pokemon ball.
I just carry. I mean, I haven't seen the anime in a while, but I think you carry those things by your waistband and not on your wrist. I think.
Well, no, because in the Nintendo World, you have the band, and then you can be able to use coin blocks.
Yeah, like Mario, but like
Mario, and then I don't know how they're going to do it. Either they're going to be on your waist, but I would do is a wristband, and it'd be tap. You tap a certain sensor, and you can collect all the Pokemon that you want, and you can upgrade them like you would.
Hey, interactive Pokemon Adventure. Well, we don't know for a fact if it's going to be like that. And this article, which is from GameSpot, says that like specific details about the attraction are still unrevealed, with Universal promising further information at a later date. However, speculation suggests that the Pokemon experience could take over the closed Spider-Man attraction space at Universal Studios Japan. I didn't know Spider-Man had a space there.
Yeah. Yeah. Since announcing our medium long-term 2020, they just let you know there. Meantime, fans of he's getting ready for Poke
Park Kanto. Yeah, that's like another like attraction thing. Just again, Japan exclusive. Also, it links to an article that's like, wow, that's like almost a year ago.
Yeah.
So this is probably gonna. Yeah, they already have like a Pokemon and working on a Pokemon IRL sort of thing in Kanto Park, which I kind of wish I can check out, but then again, I don't know. I have a cousin of mine who's going over to Japan sometime soon. Maybe we'll be ready by the time she gets there.
Yeah, well, it just means that they're adding more attractions to Epic Universe.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it'd be great.
Yeah.
Nintendo World is starting to add more and more stuff to it.
Yeah. I'm having daydreams about getting to Orlando. Oh, I'm gonna be so busy there.
First time there?
Never been there before.
I've been there twice. You're going to enjoy it.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's gonna be a bit of a luxurious time and an expensive time too. But I mean,
Oh, it is expensive, but I'm telling you, kid, it's worth it.
yes,
It's worth it. Yeah, you're going to have so much fun. You're going to both parks, Disney and
Probably just not going to Disney though.
just Universal.
Yeah, probably just Universal. I mean, we only have like a week or like 6 days.
Be prepared to do one park per day. That's all I can say.
Yeah, one park per day for sure. Yeah.
And don't go park hopping. Just do one park per day.
Yeah. Well, either way, I'm gonna be living the good life, if you can already see. So I think that's all the Pokemon stuff.
That's all the Pokemon and Nintendo stuff. Now let's move on to our Xbox stuff.
Oh yeah, Xbox stuff. So y'all remember that developer direct from like a little while ago?
Oh, you want to do that one? Okay, we can do that one.
Oh yeah. So this is a Games Radar article summarizing the relatively recent Xbox developer direct. There's also that much more recent Sony State of Play. Like I'm not sure if you have that on here, but
No, I'll look it up.
yeah, we can talk about that like once you have that all set up. But yeah, I was just watching a video also summarizing it, and that's just on me for not linking it either. But
Well,
yeah.
to get back to the Xbox thing,
Yeah, so
tell you the truth, I wish it was a little longer. I wish it was a little more they released a little more out there, but what they released was pretty fun. Some fun games.
yeah. So starting the summary, kicked off with a look at Forza Horizon 6.
Can't wait.
Given a date of, which was given a May 19th, 2026 release date for PC. I was about to say that's a pretty blatant typo, but I didn't read the rest of the sentence. Yeah.
What was it? Ready to play?
It's Sony State of Play. I believe that's what it's called.
Okay, go ahead.
I'll keep going with the article. Studio said Forza Horizon 6 offers the largest, most diverse, and seasonal map yet, whatever that means, as it offers everything up from streets, steep and winding mountain lanes, and sweeping across seaside asphalt roads to race across. It looks absolutely stunning.
It does. It does.
And then next up is a game from Game Freak that isn't actually Pokemon. Holy gasp. They can make other kinds of games.
Yes, they can.
Shocker. Beast of Reincarnation. It's a one-person, one-dog action RPG as it's described. Yeah, so I mean, it's just I only see like one screenshot, but I don't know. Does something about this like weirdly screams like Souls-like to you?
Yeah, Soul's Life.
Souls-like, yeah, sort of. Well, I'll just have to see it in action, but.
Let me look up the Xbox. I had it, guys. I just got to re-look it up. So, anyways, releasing stuff. It's the only one they talked about, if I remember right, was Forza 6 is the only one that really is coming out.
Yeah, well, define the date.
Defined date. Rest of them are like, yeah, we don't know yet.
Yeah, and then the next reveal is from the developers of Psychonauts, a team-based multiplayer brawler based around pottery. You just sculpt your unique ceramic creations on a pottery wheel, grab your fence, and send your pots and plates into a paddle to extinguish the enemy team's skin. So it's just what? Do you just get like a bow and arrow, but it's just like a ceramic plate you just fire?
Pretty much. You build this big, huge. I remember that one. Is whatever you create is what you use to go battle.
Huh.
Pot. You build a bowl. And you go use that to go beat up your opponent's bowl.
Yeah, that sounds pretty high end, and I mean I can say that I've seen thumbnails and stuff for that sort of idea back when I was an avid Roblox player, but I wanted to see what an actual developer like studio, no offense, like would do with that idea. And pottery is definitely not the first thing I would have thought of.
No.
No. So, and then next up is this is about Fable.
Yeah, Fable. Now, this one is not an ordinary Fable. This one's kind of like more like, if I remember right, this one's more like pick your own venture.
Mm-hmm.
Pick your own venture type of deal, where however you answer the questions is how you keep your quest going.
Yeah, this is very much a choices matter sort of game.
Yep, this version. Yeah. And they're having a whole nother, all new characters, all new stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, it says here, head off of adventures, engage in fast-paced combat, or lose hours living your best life, by becoming a property baron or business tycoon. So, I guess another one of them super open games. And is that the end of the article already?
Yeah, they didn't release very much.
Oh, I thought for a second wow, this.
It was
Games Radar is slipping.
It was only half.
It seems like it's unfinished.
They only released about half, like 4 or 5 games.
Yeah, well, I guess they're all.
And like I said, I wish they released more, but it was just okay.
It's just a slow start of the year, I guess. But anyways, you got something about the Sony State and Play?
Yeah, I got up here about Sony. Pack the Show. I didn't know about this one. This is the first time I heard about this one. When was this released? Yeah, Thursday?
Yeah, just this Thursday. Wow, this is
yesterday.
Hot off the plate.
Yes, released yesterday. Packed show, right? Clocking just over an hour yesterday. State of Play ran the gauntlet of exciting updates and upcoming SCI Studios titles. Games are coming from third-party partners, as well as surprise and new revivals of upcoming demos. Oh, there's a small matter of God of War with announcement of remaking the original God of War trilogy. I heard about that on the news feed. I'm going, God of War. I didn't really kick. If I knew about it, I would have really looked into it. There's a small matter of God of War with announcement of remake of the original God of War trilogy and surprise revival of God of War Son of Sparta, which is out now on PS5. We got the whole.
Yeah. There it goes.
That was the blog.
Well, I mean, I guess is there like a quick list of like all the direct announcements?
Yeah. 007 First Light coming.
Yeah. Oh, is that the James Bond game?
Yep, that's the James Bond game.
Yep.
Does it say when it's being released? Doesn't say when it's being released.
No announced date, I guess.
Nope. Debut is a new story trailer for 007 First Light, offering PS5 players deeper look into IO's interactive original take on the original James Bond. The video offers a glimpse into Bond exploding exports in Iceland, which puts him in MI6 radar, which potentially recruits for its newly revived double program. The program will see Bond cross paths with its training instructor, former double agent Greenway, with the two needing to work together to take on 009, a former British operative now turned rogue on the loose.
Former British? Oh no, he's not British no more. He's turned coded from the British and it's become American. Oh God.
Oh God. From Bad Robot, we got Loop.
Okay, let me get this State of Play loaded up too, so I can be on the same.
It's a PlayStation page. Blog.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be the top result if it doesn't just shove AI in my face first.
Yeah. Beast Reaction, which is also coming to Xbox sometime soon. They got it August 4th.
Where?
Burgundy Abyss.
Looks like
Brangandine Abyss, which looks like another for Final Fantasy type of game.
RPG.
RP.
And then, yeah,
Castlevania.
Belmont's Curse,
Yep.
made by the same developers who've, or at least I think that like the art team is like by the same people who did Curse Souls or something. Like it was like a indie like roguelike or something.
Yeah.
I just watched a video and like it said like what the devs were, but I'm blanking on the name.
Yeah, adventures to get you cracking your whip. And there's a legendary 2D action exploration series.
Read the whole thing every time.
Yeah.
Like we don't need to read every single description.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Control Resort,
Yeah.
which is a remake of, or no, a sequel to the Control video game, which I like, which is kind of also a sequel to Alan Wake. Crimson Moon.
Darwin's Paradox, an octopus game that's inspired by Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear Squid. This is where we're evolving.
And by the way, his demo is released today on PS5.
Yeah, check that out if you want. And also, Dead or Alive 6. That's getting like a update or whatever. Dead or Alive is indeed alive and not dead. Now you know about the title. It is in fact the latter, not the former.
Yeah, it's the final one. They claim.
They claim.
Coming out in June. Death Strand on the Beach, which is also comes to PC on March next month.
Yeah.
It's pre-purchase starting today on Steam and Epic Games. Which God of War, the trilogy remake.
Yeah, the original 3 trilogy like remake in development, and I also saw this in an aforementioned video I keep bringing up. But like they also just had like a 2D platformer that's kind of like a sprite art game. Like I'm surprised somebody's making sprite art stuff, but like I gotta have another look at this. I should have prepared a little bit more for this. Oh.
Ghost of Yata Legends.
I believe that's like a multiplayer update.
Yeah, and then we got John Wick.
John Wick, the video game.
Kina Scars of Krasmora.
Yeah, that's that one game that kind of looks like a Pixar film made into like a interactive game.
Yeah, it kind of does. It's pretty.
Yeah, it looks pretty.
I mean, it looks nice. Looks neat. Looks cool. Legend of Kane Defiance Remastered.
Marathon. Whatever that game is, it's launching soon. It's a game by Bungie.
Looks like it'd be fun.
Marvel Token. What is this? How do you pronounce this? Oh, I don't know.
Token.
It's
Fighting Souls, which is basically Marvel versus Marvel.
Marvel versus Capcom, but they didn't have the budget for Capcom, so it's just Marvel versus itself.
We're getting another Metal Gear Collection Volume 2.
Yeah, Volume 2. For the first time, Metal Gear Solid 4 is officially playable outside of PlayStation 3, so that's a big deal. Yeah, if you've missed Metal Gear Solid 4, if you missed that game and not willing to get a PS3, this is your chance to actually get a hold of it.
Mina the Haulers.
From the same people that brought you Shovel Knight.
You got Nevada Prologue.
Hold on, there's a specific... Oh yeah, here's a specific game I was looking for. Rayman 30th Anniversary Edition. Any Rayman fans here? Well, if that number's 1, then you're looking at them right here. I've never played the original Rayman, and I'll definitely be picking up this collection. Wait, launching digitally on PS. It's out today. Oh, only on PS5 though. So that's wonderful. Can't actually play it.
Fragmente, Project Windless.
Definitive Edition lets you play multiple versions of the original Rayman. Like all the different console versions. Like I believe there's, if I remember, I think there's like PlayStation, Saturn, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, and I think I saw something saying that there was a prototype version also included on it.
Wow.
So, if you really like the original Rayman, you got 6 different versions of that game, and apparently also 120 additional levels. So,
Yep.
yeah,
I'm going to say
it's a great day to be a Rayman fan, apparently.
we'll say the next one for next week. We'll have a big thing on it. It's Resident Evil Rockquam that's releasing our next show.
Oh, yeah, that's next week.
Or not next week, week after next.
Week after next week. Yeah. Yeah.
Ravnar, Saurus.
Silent Hill.
We get another Silent Hill.
Is that the Star Wars game?
That's that Star Wars game, the Galactic Racer, which is the pod race, or no, the speed bike racers.
Yeah. This list just goes on.
It's almost done.
Actually-
Yoko, Samba, Shonai Ops.
Yep, and is that the last game on there?
That's the last game on there.
Yeah, well, that's more or less everything on that show.
That was everything that was announced according to them.
Yeah, so, okay, what's next?
Let's do the Xbox, the 2 things on Xbox. The console. Let's do the console controllers. Games are getting more expensive.
They're not done. They're not just done with raising the price of Game Pass. They're moving on up and doing their controllers.
Wait till you read the next article, then you'll find out why I almost want to sell my Xbox because of this. Microsoft announces a price increase on Thursday for its Xbox console controllers, so some games. Affected consoles would be including the Series X, Series S, models, which increase in price between $80 to $100 each, depending on the console.
These consoles were first released almost 5 years ago with I keep forgetting of this 5 years ago, with the basic Xbox Series S and X models costing $299.99 and $499.99 respectively. Do you hate pop-ups? Yes, get out of my sight. Now Microsoft is recommending that retailers bump the prices up to $379.99 for the most basic Series S and $599.99 for the Xbox Series X.
Well, so now they're moving it up a little closer to PlayStation's prices.
I remember when gaming was affordable.
I remember when I remember walking into Game Pass or GameStop going, can I buy a game? Yeah, for $20.
So I guess with this update, basically all the gaming consoles right now are $500 plus dollars.
Yeah.
This is just ridiculous. The standard Xbox wireless controller will now cost $64.99.
Holy sugar.
No.
No.
Elite Series 2 controller coming up to $200. $149.99 and $199.99. Who's paying $200 for a controller? You could have bought a Wii for that price.
Not only that, you could go to Temu and buy the same damn thing for half that, 3/4 of that price, and last you about as long as the wireless controller would for $64.99.
Xbox is also raising prices of first-party games, $80 games. Nope. This is why I stopped using my Xbox. This is a loss, just as it is.
Yep.
Xbox seems to be following in the footsteps of Nintendo, which also hiked the standard prices of its first-party games.
Like
to Switch
Alan
2.
and I said when Nintendo Switch came, Alan and I both said, yep, just a matter of time now before Xbox and PlayStation jump on that bandwagon and jump it to $80 a month.
Yeah.
Don't read the last one. Don't read it. Microsoft did not provide much information about the reasoning behind the price increase, but says the choice was made with careful consideration and giving the price market conditions and the rising cost of development. Baloney.
We keep talking about not being political here, but it seems like the politics are just trying to stab us in the back.
Yeah, that's why I told you don't read that bottom part of it.
I mean, I did. I did. I just
don't read it out loud. Well, they basically blaming the tariffs and all the other fun stuff that, yeah.
Yes. Again, remember when things were cheap. I do.
Yeah.
It seemed like last year, but
yeah, just about to go from bad to worse.
yeah, and now to go sideways from that, Xbox Game Pass and PC Game Pass are receiving some changes. This is a rumor. This is not genuine fact, as far as we know.
According to two separate trustworthy sources, Microsoft is reporting considering the merging Xbox Game Premium console subscription tier with the PC Game Pass. The Verge, Tom Warner heard the plans is far from finalizing, but that's what Microsoft's thinking right now. And Windows Central has subsequently backed up the reporting with its own sources. Here's the breakdown. Okay.
It just presents like a chart right here. This is an article from WCCF Tech, and like it has this like, I mean, if you can find this article, Alan, there's a chart here that you can like put up on screen, and yeah, it has like comparisons between Game Pass Premium and PC Game Pass, and it's pretty similar in like like a little similar in price and feature set, but
it's the same thing from their Game Pass website. So
yeah, so and the rumor is that the PC and the premium plan is going to be merged so that it's basically you get both, you get all the benefits of both.
But here's what the reason why. Like I said, if this plan does not go through, I am seriously thinking about selling my Xbox, because I am not going to sit here and pay $30 a month for premium. I mean, for Ultimate, and yeah, it's just not worth it for me to pay that price. Yeah, you get number one game, you get Ubisoft and all that, but I don't play it as much. I'm more on the PC here lately because of that. And also because my controller and headphones are broken. But merging the Xbox Game Pass Premium with Game Pass would likely mean that new tier of cloud gaming, EA Play, and first day one access are arguably with the three primary features of Game Pass. Of course, it's most likely going to cost slightly more if this plan goes through. It's hard to take a guess, but perhaps somewhere between $17 and $18 a month. Now, I can remember, and Alan can remember, when, and I bet you can, Game Pass was only $18 a month.
Yeah, well, that was like, feels like it was
decades ago, but that was only about 3 years ago.
Yeah, 2019. It was probably like more like 15 in 2019.
And I had no problems paying $17, $18 a month for the Game Pass because of the fact that you got what you pretty much got 200 games and all that stuff. Yeah, it's worth it, but not that $30 to $40 a month where you. No, it's not. I'm not paying $30, $40. I refuse to pay $30, $40. So if they do this and they keep it at that price range, I could see a lot of people going, all right, Ultimate, goodbye. I'm going back down. I'm going to PC and whatever they call this package. I'm going to pay this price. And another question is, do they keep Ultimate, or do they just get rid of Ultimate altogether, and a lot of people, let's just allow them to have this? I don't know. We'll find out. But yeah, it's pretty interesting if they are going to do this. In related news, the next generation console could launch in 2027, but Microsoft hasn't fully committed to it yet. Most sources agree that could be console PC hybrid that runs PC apps, even with the SKU from other OEMs like Asus. Excuse me. But yeah, rumors been going around like that since last year. And another rumor is that GTA 6 is a hard release date, which means guarantee November. No more messing around. So
Supposedly.
supposedly, we'll see.
And I guess as a follow up, and like this something that's less supposedly and more definitive from Game Rant. Apparently, GTA 6 is already being like issued for a ban in Russia.
Yep.
Yeah, they do not like the content that's in Grand Theft Auto, which I mean, warranted. There are things not to be approved of in Grand Theft Auto, but banning it in an entire country is a whole other matter.
Why I'm laughing is because really, you wait till GTA 6 to ban it?
Well, I mean,
Have you played GTA? Really, Osha?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Call for the ban of this game nearly 10 months ahead of its projected launch, calling the unreleased game a particularly dangerous tool of influence via translation. By a good translator or by Google Translation? Doesn't say. It says, as reported by Russian news website news.ru, Ivanov has justified this call for a ban in order to protect Russians' youth from the risk of corruption. That's what they all say. That's what they all say.
Cut down right. That a Rockstar's gaming potential worldwide to tune of 140 million people. I'm like, I read this article. I'm like, all I could do is not to laugh because it's like, really, you're just now banning this? Oh.
Did they do anything about Grand Theft Auto 5 or 4 or
3 or
ones?
any of?
Well, I mean, I don't know what games they ban in Russia. Well, some. I know what games they ban in Russia. They also banned Roblox in Russia.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's subjective. Roblox is not safe. Like legitimately not safe.
Yeah, I know all the rumors about the pedophiles that are on there. I know I read the articles about the pedophiles. Yeah.
Those are not rumors, mate. That's just facts. That's just the sad, depressing truth. Roblox is not a kid's game. Get your children off Roblox now, please. Just give them a Nintendo. They'll be way safer there.
Yeah.
Yeah. This took a slightly depressing turn. Okay, do we have anything else other than just the DRM thing?
No, actually, we got PlayStation could get a longer delay than expected.
Oh boy, more delays.
Well, it has to do because of the RAM.
Oh, well, it connects to it.
It kind of does. Current economic climate is currently not favorable for PC manufacturers or even the console sector. The RAM prices are skyrocketing due to unexpected. Okay, we can. In this one article, we can wrap up. We can cover all 3 articles of those. Skyrocketing due to the unexpected shortage, so much that we already have folks talking about future consoles being delayed. In report of David Gibson's senior research of MST Financials, shared estimates in the area for 3 quarters of this current fiscal year. He said they expected Sony to beat market expectations driven by sales in both in-house third-party games, but hypothetically good reasons could be consequential. According to him, this is how Japanese companies are extending PC life cycle, and also affected PlayStation 5's life cycle can be extended, with PS6 likely to be delayed as many expected. Many observers could be 2028, 2027, 2028, or now to beyond up to 2030. Does not seem entirely unlikely, of course. Remember, this is an estimate that could partially or even entirely be wrong. But, and also what they're trying to get down to is there's a RAM shortage because of processors are not being made quick enough.
Well, yeah, and also AI companies are just buying them out en masse.
Exactly. AI is buying the processors faster than these companies like NVIDIA and all the, your RAM companies, the ones that you use for PCs to buy
Yeah, PC parts. Yeah, like
PC parts.
yeah, they're getting more expensive because they're unable to produce enough.
Supply and demand.
That's
It's just basically what it gets down to.
Yeah.
Supply and demand.
Yeah, too much demand and not enough supply. And
Exactly.
also something I can't help but notice, but I think this article right here might be an AI article. I don't have any evidence of this, but like I feel like it has like some science, like
News
just like,
Instant Gaming.com.
well, news instantgaming.com. I'm not sure about this website, but like the whole article fits on one page and doesn't really have much detail and only has one source. Like I
can change the source. I
can fit the title, the image, and everything in one screen. Like this is like way too short for what the story should be. Like
yeah.
it seems really detailed.
Well, some websites they're quicker than sometimes, but sometimes you're right. AI, summarize. Well, if you want to summarize that website, but anyways,
Yeah.
we're 5 seconds off.
Yeah. Yes. We know, Alan. I know. We've been yakking too long, so we better stop. Yeah.
No, real fast. In American Truck World, we got an update. They have now updated the Route 66 routes, which means Arizona's got a big, huge state update. New Mexico's got a big, huge state update. They've added a few more cities and more landmarks and stuff like that. Oh yeah, driving down the road.
Yep.
Let's see what else is GTA 6. Like I said, I already did that one. That's pretty much what I can think of it off the top of my head.
Yep. I think I've overstayed my welcome.
See ya. Been nice. Thanks for watching. As always, goodbye.
Goodbye. I'm out of here.